Hey guys, it's Bree. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about Miss Ariana Grande. She is currently doing her album rollout for her new album, Eternal Sunshine, which will be released next Friday, March 8th, so very soon. She released her highly anticipated lead single, Yes Ann, last month, which was met with a lot of controversy and mixed reactions to the song. She subtly, not so subtly, referenced her romance with co-star and formerly married boyfriend, Ethan Slater. I'm sure we all are aware of the Homewrecking rumors by this point, but if you aren't, Ariana and Ethan Slater met on the set of their movie Wicked. Both were married, and Ethan also had a 9-month-old baby with his longtime wife, Lily J. Coincidentally, both their marriages began to fail at the same time, and they left their spouses to be with one another. Once they both divorced their spouses, they made things public and have been seen and photographed out together many times. Ariana has been pretty shameless and unapologetic about her affair with Ethan. She's been seen in the audience of his Broadway show numerous times. They've been spotted and seen together. She said, "Why do you care so much? Was that right?" Implying she's very proud to be riding this man's and she intends to until further notice. Ew. I watched Ariana's interview on the Zach Sang show and I was shocked, to say the least. Shocked by how different she was speaking, like her vocabulary and speech is different now, how different her mannerisms are, how different her voice sounds.
Nah, I just want my kids to, discover it when they want to. I hope my kids with me so much as a mom that they're like, yeah, my mom sings or whatever.
For me, it was like a parody of like a 90s girl group vibe, but they loved it.
You even notice the little accent that she has when she says certain words like parody that she's never had before. And I just want to know when she's going to pick a character and stick with it. Is this the final boss? I wonder what the interviewer thinks about talking to the new Ariana Grande because he's used to interviewing Ariana when she was in her shape-shifting era.
It's inexplicably disgusting how people think I'd be a homewrecker.
That's my cookie. That's my juice, okay?
She's just so different now. It's like I knew her heavy spray tan, plumped up lips, streetwear, aesthetic, urban Biraciana era was a facade and a phase, but I kind of loved it. Can we bring it back? Just a little bit, minus the cultural appropriation. I mean, we all did love it, right? She just makes great music and can sing her ass off, so we're all willing to overlook a lot. But the signs of being a prideful homewrecker have always been there. This era just seems extremely off and awkward, almost like it shouldn't be happening, if that makes sense. There doesn't seem to be any real excitement or hype behind it by the media, the general public, or even fans, and definitely not Ariana Grande herself. She looked and seemed very uneasy in this interview, and for good reason. I'm sure it's very nerve-wracking to address the public for the first time and convince them to listen to your album when the last thing she released were her divorce papers to her husband, and this is one of the biggest celebrity scandals of celebrity history. The way she talks about this album is bizarre to me too. It's almost like she's coerced or uncomfortable with releasing this album. She said that Wicked made her fall in love with music again and it inspired her to write, and then the writer's strike influenced her to make this album because of the downtime that she had in between filming, so she decided to write. But if it hadn't been for the Wicked movies, she probably wouldn't have released another album until 2027, which is another 3 years from now, so she definitely doesn't seem to be in a good headspace, at least musically, as of right now. She says she's happy and doing well and was so used to being programmed and always being pop star Ariana rather than Ariana the human being. And to a certain extent, I see where she's coming from because celebrities are often dehumanized and their image becomes public domain, especially to women like Britney Spears, Janet Jackson, Pamela Anderson, and Lindsay Lohan, just to name a few. I think fame can and has destroyed so many people, but it's hard for me to believe she's done any real introspection or healing when we all can tell she's extremely insecure and anxious. The clip that shocked and disappointed everyone was when Ariana went on to somewhat allude to and defend her relationship with Ethan Slater. And she kind of writes off the homewrecking rumors as tabloid fodder and people being more cruel and merciless towards women. And she says that the media is a free-for-all to spread more negativity towards women that people hate.
About the tabloids and about the media and about, am I crazy? Don't we know this?
Yeah, but nobody cares for the sake of a good story or for curing one's boredom on the internet.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. It's like we selectively remember that this is what the tabloids do to people, especially women, based on whether or not we like the person. We selectively remember that. We selectively leave space for humanness, for nuance. They don't leave space for that. Well, they do for their friends and their family. It's selective. Yeah, but when they turn it off, when that aligns with the version of a person that they have in their head that they want to believe is true. But I don't say this for them. Again, I'm saying it for my fans, for myself.
Is there anything you wish people knew?
About what?
Any of it? All of it? You? It's a two-handed grip, eh?
Plenty. We don't have enough time, but if you guys want to come to La Masseria one night, please let me know. We can get into all of it. No, I feel like we don't need to go into any specifics, but of course there's like an insatiable frustration, inexplicable, hellish feeling with watching people misunderstand the people you love and you and anything that yeah, of course.
It's annoying, but I do feel like this album quiets that.
Oh God, I hope so. I don't think it does.
I really do.
I think it does. I think it's the absolute worst idea. I'm so nervous. Well, because pieces of it touch on things that are real, and then pieces of it are also just like
a part of the concept.
Yeah, part of the concept. So what is that separation? And it's so scary to leave it up to these selective memory people to decipher. It's scary, but I digress. Too late. The vinyls have been printed.
It's funny, in one clip she gets more angry and offended about fans leaking unreleased music than she does about the Homewrecking allegations.
All real leaks.
No, yeah, they were. But the thing is that those were all written for a TV show. So Fantasize comes out crazy, was stolen, thieves, pirates, crooks, illegal. What? I'll pay you more to get it back.
Ariana has seemed to really change as a person. She's like a chameleon. I don't really know who she truly is beyond the ponytail, or how she really thinks, or how she really feels. She's ever changing and evolving into someone or something else every time she enters a new relationship or a new era. I know the sole blame isn't on Ariana, nor am I trying to say that she is. E-Bob Squarepants allegedly and unallegedly cheated on his wife, even chose to leave his family, or Ariana. But then again, you could also argue that Ariana left her husband Dalton for Ethan. All I know is, two wrongs don't make a right, and I don't give a what Ariana Grande fans have to say, because she's not even really trying to deny it. She's just tired of the backlash and criticism and wants this album and the Wicked movies to perform well. And she's under contract. I'm sure that has a lot to do with it, and she's trying to save face. Ariana is just deflecting, and her fans are encouraging this behavior and deluding themselves into thinking this relationship isn't shady. Yes, and go stream that song since it's falling off the charts. This is not a good look for Ariana, and this album rollout has been messy this far. I don't see anyone other than her diehard stans really getting excited for this album. I myself am kind of an Ariana fan, kind of not. I don't really like her personality just because I don't really know her personality or who she is as a person, but I do love her music, and she is a great artist. I know there's going to be some songs on the album that I love, and maybe some that resonate with me and hit, but I anticipate there's going to be some meh songs too. I mean, she's probably going to be singing about SpongeBob and how she's happy and thriving and just ignoring the greater picture of what she's doing and what she's done. This interview really didn't do her any favors or help change the narrative she was trying to spin. You can just hear the media training. This era and version of Ariana doesn't feel authentic, and if she's truly happy and doing well and rides off on Ethan's into the sunset, then by all means, I'm happy for her. And I'm glad that she's doing better than ever. But I have my doubts. But what do you guys think? Are you excited for Eternal Sunshine? Are you guys still a fan of Ariana Grande? Let me know your thoughts down below. I would love to know, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye!